Well, am I glad to see you, General. Did you miss me? It's good to be back in the chair again. I've had a lot to catch up on, and I'm afraid to say, so do you. Turns out, Domovoy has been operating from his ancestral castle right in the middle of the European Tempest zone. I thought his place had been abandoned. Gets hard to breathe outside sometimes. You can't leave without a hazmat suit. But all the electronics are Tempest shielded. There's actually a pocket of low fallout due to the high concentration of Tempest fields. If we didn't know this was here, GDF surely won't. Looks like he'd been preparing this place for a while. Domovoy, what do you make of him? He seems more awake than I was expecting. I don't know, but he led the dynasty right from the start. We would have nothing if not for him. Alex is unhappy with him, and I mean, can you blame him? But I follow Alex, and right now, Alex is taking advice from his father. As for what he's planning, he wants the best for the dynasty, our land, and our Tempest. As far as the rest of the dynasty knows, nothing. He's still broadcasting his messages of assurance back at Dynasty HQ once he got back to his office. Says there has been an attempt on his life, but that he survived it. Blames GDF rats for the attack. You're right. We should get back to it. We've been watching the detonation site for anything. The Tempest has responded to the fallout. A little faster than expected.
Signal unstable. Data burst interrupted. GDF holds some of the Dynasty's experimental Tempest-based weaponry in this region, taken during a raid on a nearby base. The research must be reacquired before GDF can replicate it. Be advised, General, I am collating data points on GDF movements. GDF appear to be suffering heavy losses across the map that the Dynasty cannot account for. Proceed with extreme caution. Battle command uplink initializing. Stand by.
General, are you picking this up? These aggressors came out of nowhere.
Those creatures, whatever they are your enemy, General. But let GDF handle them.
I'm going.
GDF conducts vital dynasty research, and I've been holding it here while they attempt to understand it. GDF are deeply entrenched in this region. This is our only chance to take it back. Locate and capture their satellite uplink. We need to know where the research is being kept.
Strikes incoming. GDF are throwing everything they've got at them.
I'm going. Of course. Out. Yes, General. On my way. I'm going. As you will. Stand back. Yes, General. On my way. Of course. I'm going. Becoming epicenter. Out. I'm going. Of course. As you will. On my way. Yes, General. Out. I'm going. Of course. On my way. As you will. Yes, General. Vents open. Of course. On my way. Out. I'm going. Yes, General.
Reinforcements have...
These creatures, they must be linked to the Tempest somehow.
Leave them to me. Out. As you will. Of course. On my way.
The Dynasty's weapon.
My general,
As you will.
The Dynasty's weapon.
charged and ready.
Physicists on the field.
Of course.
Out. Of course.
Port angry.
Yes, General.
Satellite uplink located ahead. Proceed with extreme caution.
Where's the fun in that?
Yes, General. As you will. Discharging. Of course. Out. On my way.
Commander here. With pleasure.
The gift of the Tempest, my General.
Do you like my gun?
Unstoppable. I'm going. Yes, General. As you will. Applying heat. Calculating vector. Out. Weapon live. On my way. Of course.
Moving.
I'm going. As you will. Out. Yes, General. Of course. On my way. I'm going. What do we have?
Yes. Yes.
As you will. Out.
I am prepared.
Of course.
Parts. All sequencing.
Yes, General.
You have something for me? Yes.
Prime.
I have eyes on Sat uplink.
Of course. Discharging.
Airstrike inbound.
I designed her myself. Tempest physicist. Out. Leave them to me.
Making way. Gretchen.
Prime. Secure uplink established. Data transfer initialized. Dynasty technology has been located. Addresses traced. Coordinates incoming.
General, we're looking at a GDF garrison. Comms went dark when this aggressor attacked. Take the garrison and secure the data core. GDF are calling them the Veti. I'm getting data from GDF scopes on their movements and... Complete your mission, General. Dynasty HQ may be next.
Of course. On my way. Out. I'm going. Yes, General. As you will. Of course. Out. Yes, General. I'm going. On my way. Yes, General. I'm going. Of course. Combat scientist.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Yes.
Out. As you will.
Come here. Come a little closer.
My General. I designed her on my way. Yes, General. Out. Of course. I'm going. As you will. Of course. Out. On my way. Yes, General. Out. As you will. On my way. I'm going. Of course.
Moving. Yes.
What do we have?
Tell me. Confirmed. Making way. Making way. Yes. Will do. I see. Confirmed. I see. I see. Will do. Out. Yes. Light it up. Making way. Making way. Going.
Specialists under attack. Unit is under attack.
Yes. Will do. Talk. Ready. Yes. I see. Gretchen. Confirmed.
My general.
The Dynasty's weapon. Moving.
Yes, General. Unstoppable. Out. On my way. Combat scientist. Calculating vector. Tempest physicist. I'm going. I designed her the gift of the Tempest, as you will. On my way. I'm going. Stand back.
You want more? Tell me.
Physicists on the field.
Yes. They're done. Eviscerating.
I'm ready. Combat scientist, my general. I designed her myself. Yes, General. Of course. Out. Becoming epicenter.
Moving. You want more? Dojimałam. I see. Igniting. I acknowledge.
Physicists on the field, as you will. Of course. On my way. I'm going. Yes, General. Of course. I'm going. I am the effect. The gift of the Tempest, as you will. Let them lie. Leave them for me. Discharge. Stand back.
Come a little closer.
Explosion zone. On me.
Yes?
Tempest physicist. What do we have? Unstoppable. Calculating vector. On my way. Out. On my way.
It's the Dynasty. What are they doing here? GDF left to fight the invader, but they're getting overrun. We're holed up here.
If you can fight, get ready. The Dynasty will not abandon civilians.
You got it. Get us to safety, and we'll fight for you.
Siege weapon ready. In transit. Received, General.
Weapon live. Discharging. I am the effect. Weapon live. The gift of the Tempest, as you will. Of course. Out. As you
Primary.
Files transferring. It's all here, but they've been tampering with my research. I have the files, and I've located our weapons research. Sending control codes to your command uplink. The Voltaic tanks is the Dynasty's finest in terms of raw firepower. I think it could use some field testing.
Excellent work, General. Confirm the research reacquired. Your extraction point is a civilian airport. Sending you coordinates now. Fight your way there. Don't let anything stand in your path.
Cancelled. Constructing. Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
combat scientist. I designed her myself.
Construction complete.
I'm ready.
Constructing.
My general. Tempest physicist. I'm ready.
Construction complete.
Yes, General. Combat scientist. I designed her myself.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Training. Training.
Physicists on the field. I'm ready. My general.
Ready, General.
Construction complete. Cancelled. Constructing. Unit ready.
Tempest physicist. I'm going. Out.
On way.
Construction complete.
Of course. On my way. As you will. Yes, General.
Unit ready.
I'm going. On my way. As you will. Of course. Out. I'm going. Yes,
Unit ready.
what do we have?
Pre-check. Making way? Yes.
I designed her myself. Of course. On my way. Of course. Applying heat.
Unit ready.
You have something confirmed.
We're on our way. Headway in. Roger. Radar coming.
Out.
Making way. I see.
Unit ready.
Physicist, as you will. I'm going. Yes, General. On my way. Out.
Lighting rockets.
Physicists on the field.
Unit ready.
Ready, General. Disconnecting.
Of course.
Unit ready.
Unstoppable.
Holding position.
Calculating better. Combat scientist. My general. Gift of the Tempest.
Unit ready.
Calculating better. Unstoppable. Weapon live. Out. On my way. I am the effect. Discharging. I am the effect.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Will.
Sir. Spend it.
Unit is under attack.
Fascinating. The way they harness the Tempest. They are centuries ahead of our current understanding. The Dynasty's research must only be scratching the surface. Their biology is alien to me, but I don't think the Tempest is a part of them. Do they even come from the same place?
Heading there now. Missiles priming.
Unit ready.
Standing by.
Out. Gretchen. I see.
I hear you, Command.
Out.
Making way.
Tempest physicist. My general.
Location acquired.
Unit ready.
Yes, general.
Beautiful disrupt.
Calculate.
Scanning the signal.
Leave it to me. Unstoppable. Weapon live. On my way. Out. As you will.
Launch sequence engaged.
Commander here.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
I am prepared.
Combat scientist.
Receive orders.
I'm going.
Confirmed. Eviscerating. Well,
Unit ready.
moving. Yes.
I have the payload. Misers down. Relocating payload. Lighting rockets. sir. Got it.
The Dynasty's weapon. I acknowledge. Yes. They're done. Moving. Going.
We'll be there. On my way.
Tempest physicist. Discharging.
All right, let's move.
Unstoppable. Of course. Physicists on the field.
What is it? With pleasure. Toshima Wano.
My general. On my way. As you will. Yes, General.
Establishing outbreak.
I see.
I designed her myself.
Come a little closer.
I'm ready. Leave it to me.
Backing it up. Getting out.
Doctor,
Loud and clear.
what do we have? I am the effect. The gift of the Tempest. Weapon live. I am the effect. Out. I'm going. Discharging. On my way. Yes, General. Of course. Out. As you will. Of course. Calculating vector unstoppable. I'm going. Out. On my way.
Unit is under attack.
Headway in. Deploying.
Yes, General. Leave it to me. Weapon live.
The Dynasty's weapon.
My General. Out. I designed her myself. I'm going.
Counter. Disconnecting. Synchronize. Life. Absolute. Ground racing. Locating them.
Physicists on the field.
We're on our way. Establishing outbreak.
Combat scientist.
Do you like my gun?
On my way. As you will. Of course. I'm ready.
Ready. You want more?
Tempest physicist. Unstoppable.
Version up to this. Relocating payload.
Yes, General.
Whatever you need.
On my way. As you will.
Sandwich man. Ready.
Combat scientist. I'm going. The gift of the Tempest. Discharging. Calculating vector. I am the effect. The gift of the Tempest.
Technician. I can take it.
What do we have? Discharging. Weapon live. Out. Unstoppable.
Coordinating your forces. Heading out. Leading you. It will be ours.
Physicists on the field. My general.
Unit is under attack. Unit lost. Building captured.
Firing.
I designed her myself. Calculating vector. Leave it to me. I'm ready. The gift of the Tempest. Weapon live. Discharging. I am the effect.
Headway in. Holding position. Comms tower.
Enemy forces possess overwhelming firepower. Do not engage.
GDF affairs general. We've got this.
On my way.
Unit lost.
Discharging. Calculating vector. I am the effect. Combat scientist. The gift of the temp, my general. I'm going. Of course. Yes. Exclusion zone. Tempest physicist. Unstoppable. I designed her myself. Citizens on the field.
Unit is under attack.
As you will. I'm going. On my way. Yes, General. Of course. I'm going. Out. Leave it to me.
Unit lost.
Unstoppable. On my way. Applying heat.
Specialist under attack. Unit lost.
I'm ready. Of course. Out.
I hear you, Command.
What do we have? Yes, General.
Unit lost.
As you will. On my way. Yes, General. I am the effect. Out. Of course. As you will. Out. On my way. I'm going. Exclusion zone. On me. I'm ready. Discharging. Tempest physicist. Yes, General. On my way. Out. I'm going. Of course. Combat scientist. As you will. I'm going. Out. On my way. Yes, General. Of course. I'm going. Out. Yes, General. The gift of the temp, my General. Weapon line. Calculating vector. Discharging. As you will. On my way. Out. Yes, General. I'm going. As you will. Of course.
I'm reading more waves of the enemy approaching fast across the med. Get your troops out before they take the whole region. Good work, General.